watching my videos for any length of time and you've seen some of these Fun with Fuelings, you know how much I love my chocolate and peanut butter together. And so today I'm going to show you another combo that has that chocolate peanut butter vibe. So let's have fun with Fuelings. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizabeth. If you're new here, I'm living in the light by documenting my weight loss journey, and I'm using Optavia's 5-in-1 program. I haven't said this very often on my normal videos. I do reality checks, but I will tell you that I am on week 32. Week 32, today is day 222 for me. Great day. And just as an FYI, up to this point in those 31 weeks, I have lost 88 of my 150-pound goal. So I have 62 pounds left to go to get to my goal, a little over halfway there, almost to 100 pounds. I'm really excited about that. And I have filled up 2 garbage bags of clothes to donate that I can no longer wear. So that's really exciting, but that's not what we're here for. I did want to invite you just to scroll down, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that you like this kind of video. And also, if you haven't already, I'd invite you to subscribe to my channel so that you can watch more Optavia related videos, health related videos, weight loss related videos with recipes, tips for the Optavia program, encouragement, things like that. That is the kind of content that I do on my channel. If you don't already know this, I do not hack any of my Fuelings. I only make Fuelings with water, except for using coffee in shakes once in a while. I will do that. Plan on doing that later today. But all of my Fuelings that I make only with water. But what I do, and you will see that on my Fun with Fuelings, is I will take Fuelings and either make them in a different way. So I might make potatoes into a waffle, and you've seen the other people that do that. But I also love to take 2 or 3 Fuelings and combine them together and then divide them back into 2 or 3, however many I use, and make new flavor combinations and do things a little bit differently. Today, I'm going to do chocolate cupcakes, and I promise you, these are delicious. I've done them already, so I know these really work. The cinnamon cream cheese swirl cake mix. Okay, so this is designed to taste like a cake, right? And so I combined this with the chocolate fudge pudding mix to make it into a chocolate cake. It's got a little bit of a cinnamon vibe to it, but that's totally fine. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna make 3 Fuelings because I'm gonna bake 3 cupcakes, and then I'm going to make a frosting out of the peanut butter shake. Anyway, I'm gonna take the cinnamon cream cheese swirl, and I'm gonna weigh everything because I want to make sure, since I'm dividing it into 3 Fuelings, that I get it divided evenly. So I put my bowl on my scale. I zero out my scale so I'm not weighing the bowl. And I'm going to add the cinnamon cream cheese swirl cake and get everything out of the corners too. The chocolate fudge pudding. Right now it weighs 2¼ ounces. I'm just gonna mix it just a little bit so I kind of get that chocolate mixed into the cake mix a bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I have found that 6 tablespoons of water when combining 2 Fuelings is really a great amount of water to add. I also want to weigh, so I know that much. Also know that I have my oven preheated to 375. It's kind of my default for making the cookies or anything that I bake. I usually do at 375. I even do that in my air fryer. So this is 6 tablespoons of water. I already measured that out. So I'm going to add the water, and now it weighs in at 5 ounces. I want to be able to divide this evenly. So since this measures at 5 ounces, I'm going to bump it up to 5 1/4. So I'm going to add a little bit more water, and it'll be okay if I do that, just until I get it up to 5 1/4 ounces. Okay, so now it's at 5 1/4, which means I have 21 quarters, and I can divide 21 by 3 and get 7 quarters, which means I need one. I will have 1 3/4 ounces per. So I can take that off of my scale, and I'm just going to mix this until it is well combined. The great thing about using the pudding mix is the pudding will thicken a little bit, so it's, you know, I had to add a little bit of extra water, and that's not going to hurt anything at all. This is a very thick mixture. I'll show you what it looks like in just a second. So you can see how thick it is. It's really more like a brownie batter, but it's going to cook great. So what I'm looking for here is 1 3/4 ounces. So we'll see. I use these silicone baking things. It is very helpful to do it this way. That's 1 1/2. 5/8. Right, so 6/8 is actually 3/4. All right, there's 1. All right, so what I'm going to do is take these Fuelings, and I'm going to pop them into the oven, and I'm going to bake them for about 18 minutes. And then I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to let them cool, and then I will come back and show you once they're all cooled off how I make the frosting to go on top. I wanted to really quickly show you what these look like. I just pulled them out of the oven, and they were already started to deflate. So when I first pulled them out, they were nice and domed at the top. They are going to sink in. That is totally fine. As soon as these are completely cool, I will come back and show you how to make the peanut butter frosting. My cupcakes are finished, they're cooled, and so my next step is to take my 3rd fueling, because remember I'm making 3 Fuelings. So I've used 2 to make the 3 cupcakes, and then my 3rd fueling is going to be the peanut butter shake. And then what I need is 2 tablespoons of water. But remember, I want to make sure that I'm dividing this equally between 3 Fuelings. So I do want to make sure that I have a number that's divisible by 3. So I'm going to start out with 2 tablespoons of water. And that gets me right at 2 ounces. So 2 ounces is not divisible by 3. But if I add 1 more 1/4 ounce, that gives me 9 quarters, which I can divide by 3. So I'm going to pop this up to 2 1/4 ounces. There I am, right at 2 1/4 ounces. So it's a little bit more than, it's probably about 2 1/2 tablespoons. And then I'm going to use a whisk. The more air I can work into this, the lighter the frosting is going to be. You can see how thick it is right now. It's really a good peanut butter consistency. And then I'll come back and show you how to divide it on the cupcakes. It really did not fluff up that much. I just thought I'd try something new. I'm going to put about 3/4 ounce on each one. That's half. All right, there's 1. All right, so what I'm going to do now, let me get the rest of this out of here. There's a little bit left. And I'm just going to with my spatula, just slightly spread this around a little bit. And then I'm going to pop these in the refrigerator and wait until it is time for another fueling. It is still morning time here, and so I'm not ready for a sweet fueling. Probably will have one of these as fueling number 4. later this afternoon, but I promise you they're delicious. The peanut butter frosting, it's like peanut butter on a chocolate cake. What could be better? So I hope that you will give this one a try, and let me know that you could try other combinations. Make the chocolate cake with the strawberry frosting. So give those a try. Let me know in the comments box down below what you think. If you have some combos you'd like me to try, look forward to some new lean and green recipes coming soon. And until I see you next time, please live in the light.